You know, when Kaz comes to work, he often just has his lunch in his hand. Today, he had an entire bag of extra clothing.
Yeah, dry clothing.
Dry clothing.
Which dry is going to be the key after he takes the Polar Plunge in Mount Pleasant this morning for Special Olympics.
Well, Scott and Robin, I'd love to say that I can hear every word you're saying, but there's a chainsaw going on behind me. That's because we're cutting out a section of Rose Pond. Kim Purdy, Mount Pleasant's having a Polar Plunge this weekend. There's also a bunch throughout northern Michigan.
That's true. We have 9 around the state, 4 in your viewing area: Sault Ste. Marie, Sheboygan, Gaylord, and Mount Pleasant. And it's all to raise money for children and adults with intellectual disabilities who take part in Special Olympics.
And now, for those of you who are thinking, oh, it's kind of a warm day, just heard Michael Stevens' forecast, look how thick this ice is. It really is a great thing that people are doing this. And like you mentioned, it's all going to adults and children with intellectual disabilities to play sports, and it's a very enriching experience, Special Olympics.
It is a very enriching experience, and we have 24 Polar Plunges this season, more than we've ever had, and they're growing like crazy, and people are coming out to show their support. It's a personal challenge for them, and it's a way to contribute.
We want people to sign up. They can go to the Special Olympics website. If they want to avoid plunging, they can also donate to avoid plunging.
Yes, they can create an online fundraising page, and they can collect donations and say, I'm too chicken to plunge, and they can wear one of these. So you can raise funds either way. You can plunge, you don't have to plunge, and you can still help Special Olympics Michigan athletes.
Well, we've got a guy who's not too chicken to plunge. This is Nate, who's slip-sliding his way over here. He's one of the top fundraisers in Mount Pleasant every year, top fundraiser, we think, already this year. He's going in at 6:45. Yeah. So, Scott and Robin, you are going to see Nate. He'll be the first plunger of the Mount Pleasant Polar Plunge Law Enforcement Torch Run for Special Olympics. So stay with us. You'll see that in just about 20 minutes.
Got a big, excited crowd behind you over there, too, don't you?
Can't hear you. Chainsaw.
You can't, yeah, I'm sorry.
Chainsaw ear, it's called. 6:22, Michigan.